do anything particular here. I'll store these two in here for now. Let's see, do I have everything I need? Yeah, I think I should have enough. I need wood down there as well, I think. So I'm going to go grab a decent chunk of my wood up here. So I'll grab 16 there, and I'll go down. Then we will make one. I'll make a basic one. If there's a way to make it, like, less noticeable, I would love to know. Yeah, because that's where those diamonds are that I'm waiting for fortune. Still waiting for fortune. Nothing really too much else in here, to be fair. Okay, so I want it to be close to here, but I want it so you can access it pretty early on. Maybe I'll take these furnaces out, and then I'll kind of place it in here. Yeah, I'll kind of place it in here. Let's store the rest of the stuff in here for now, so my inventory isn't as cluttered as it is. I did have an axe on me, okay, so I'll just mine this for right now, and I'll take this. Okay, so we're gonna have this chest, or we're gonna have a chest over here as the, or maybe over here, maybe as the sort of return chest, maybe. Actually, I'll just go basic. I'll just go like this is the reward chest. This is where, after you're done smelting, this is where you go to pick up your items. This will be the furnace that actually goes and smelt everything. Actually, no, I should probably make it underground. It's very it's very big. That's why I'm trying to... Actually, maybe I'll just do this. Let's open up this area a little bit. More coal, awesome. So I'll have the chest go here. So this is where you access to get the items. And so you have to get the hopper to go into, so it's pointing into the chest. The furnace, then you'd have another hopper over here kind of thing so you can store the fuel in, but because we're not going to do it that way, I'm going to need to mine this block out as well. I do not have any blocks specifically for that, do I? No, I do not. That's fine. That's not that, it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, then we go with this here, and then we go with this here. And so now, if we were to store coal in here, and let's do a little test to make sure that it actually works the way that I'm thinking it should. Let's see, can I find... Okay, I found iron, okay. So if I find literally one thing of iron, great. Thanks, game. Thanks, game, giving me one iron. That's enough to show it off, though. There might be a more condensed version of this, or maybe less clunky like this, but I think this is pretty much the normal for it, or the norm for it. So what you can do is you can either store it in here, or if you want to make it even more condensed, you can not have this chest here, you can have the hopper, it'll still work. I'll show a different way of doing it too, or the way that I did it in 1.16 later on. So if I go and store this in here, it'll immediately go into the hopper will immediately store it into the top slot, and then when it's done, it's going to grab the item immediately. So almost like it almost like instantaneously disappears. Then what it does is it sends it from here, from the hopper, into the chest, and then you do this, and you grab the iron. So hooray, we got the iron. And if you put a hopper to the next to it, so if you put a hopper right here connected into the furnace, and either another chest, or you can put barrels too. Barrels are probably much nicer. What it'll do is it will add whatever's in the chest or a barrel, and it'll flow it into here, and it'll go into the fuel slot. And that's how that works. It's probably a much like nicer way of putting it, or way of designing it, but that's pretty much it. I used to do the whole double chest sort of area. And later on, I mostly just made a giant array made with chests on the top. And you just filter in what you need, like iron or gold, to be smelted. Then you just let it do its thing. It doesn't have to be a furnace either. It can be a smoker, or it can be a blast furnace. I think for smelting like iron and gold and stuff like that, I should move the blast furnace down there instead of the normal furnace. But I think it's fine for now. I don't really think it's going to be like that big of a deal. Mostly later on we'll need it. So yeah. And another thing I'll do is I'll probably have a dripstone system down there, like this, like similar to this one, specifically just for it. Because I think that would be a really cool idea. I just want to make sure that it's not raining, because I think there's a few things I want to do, but it has to not be raining, and it's still raining. Great. Yeah, so this just damages them enough. Yeah, so this just damages them enough. I'll have to ask my friend why there's carpet in here. We got a potato too, awesome. We got our first on-screen potato. Cool. Oh, maybe it's because maybe the experience orbs can get trapped in the hopper? Yeah, he gave me a lot of stuff if he gave me all these hoppers. Are any of them maybe clogged or something? They're not flowing into the right area, maybe? I can't check the middle one, but I can check this one. Okay, so I don't know if the middle one's actually working to the way it's supposed to, but whatever. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, there's also another design for the sugarcane farm. You can have the observer up above, and you can have it so it sends a redstone signal to here. And I think you can also make it so it only affects that one specifically. Maybe, I'm not quite sure. But I think this design is fine, because either way, it's getting all of the ones that are grown anyway, so it's not really that big of a deal. It's not like it's not like only one of them's working, so like this one right here is working and all the other ones are busted, so like all of these will be fully grown but this one. Yeah, I don't really think there's really too much anything else. Mostly just mine this stuff. Restore all this into the auto smelter and let it do its thing. It's pretty much the only thing you really need to do about this. So I will always complain about this. But I really wish that Mojang would end up making a decrafting table. Or an uncrafting table. So that you can uncraft something that was either created previously or whatever. Because I think that would be a wonderful idea. Because then at the very least, if you accidentally made too many, let's say, iron pants, you don't have to like smelt and get one iron nugget back. Like a decent number. Yeah, see, like there was a bunch of diamonds over here. Then I kind of branched down here and I found more. Oh, I found gold here too. I didn't remember that. I remember I found diamonds over here, and I went, okay, I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes open for fortune pickaxes, or even just getting like a fortune book would be awesome. So I'll definitely keep track of my level as much as possible, and I'll try and keep on top of the Bottle enchantings off screen. I'll try and keep on going through all that. I might as well just smelt these up on the surface. It's not like it's going to change much of anything if I actually smelt it down here. Smelt it down there with the auto smelter, or smelt it up here. I'm just going to grab the bucket and I'm just going to fill it right away. Okay, now I want to try something too. Because there's something else that I've been seeing and I'm a bit confused. If it works the way that I'm thinking of, and I'm trying to find my buckets and I don't know where they are again. Wait, are they in here? No. Where are my buckets? Why do I keep misplacing my buckets? Oh my word, where are my buckets, man? It's the one thing that I need and I don't have it. Did I store it in here? No? Did I store it on the surface? Because it's definitely not in there. There'd be no reason for me to store it in there. Buckets. Buckets. There we go. Okay, I need water buckets. For one. That squid's gonna kill itself. That's fine. There we go. Okay. Now that we got a water bucket, I'm gonna try this system out now. Just in case it's also block dependent, I will use this block. Just because. Okay, I will think I'll do it over here. Just because. Okay, so the theory is, or my theory is that if you use water instead of dripstone, and there is some distance between the top and the bottom, I'm gonna go one more down just in case. Okay, so I can do it there. Okay, good. So as long as I don't disrupt the water source, I should be fine. And not only that, this will also give me a lot of flint too, so it's really interesting. It's a really good experiment. Gotta plug in my laptop again. Dang it, man. Why is this always like in certain sessions I have to actually plug you in? Maybe it's because I plug you in and as soon as I'm done recording I unplug you. Because I shut you down. Okay, we'll go with this one again. Perfect. Okay, my question is... Wait, where was I gonna put it? Oh, right, yeah. So I'm gonna mine you. I'm gonna use cobble. And we're gonna need to go... I'm gonna go 2, just cause. Shift, water, dripstone block, then this. I'm gonna drop you. Now I hope that this actually works. I'll actually use the dripstone block on the bottom as well, just in case. That it has to be like, it has to be used from that block to another block. I know there's some on the bottom, but I'm going to extend maybe the source block. I don't know. I want to see if this is maybe a waste of time. So what I am testing out for is in case you can actually make a pointed dripstone farm. So like if so I think I've seen videos of people doing something like this. I don't know if you actually need pointed dripstone on the bottom and then it grows up. That's the thing. But that is pretty much it for today. Next time, a lot of things will be done. Like, I literally mean it. The village will mostly be decimated. Maybe minus one building. We'll probably end up making that building. And we'll make the house that we have the lightning rod that we created much closer to the cave entrance. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time for some more Minecraft Sercacraft, pretty much.